Add this one superfood daily to reverse muscle decline after 60. Have you ever noticed how it's just a little harder to carry those grocery bags up the stairs these days? Or maybe you felt your strength slip away when you try to open a stubborn jar of pickles? If you're over 60, you might be wondering why your muscles don't feel as strong as they used to, and more importantly, what you can do about it. I get it. It's frustrating when your body doesn't keep up with the energy and zest you still have in your heart. But here's the good news. There's one simple food you can eat every single day to help reverse muscle loss and keep you feeling strong, independent, and ready to enjoy life to the fullest. And yes, it's backed by science. I'm so excited to share this with you, because staying strong as we age isn't just about lifting weights or spending hours at the gym. It's about making small, smart choices that add up to big results. In this video, we're going to dive deep into why muscle loss happens after 60, how this one food can help turn things around, and a few extra tips to make sure you're getting the most out of it. By the end, you'll have a clear, practical plan to keep your muscles strong and your body moving with confidence. So, grab a cup of tea, get comfy, and let's get started. Let's talk about why muscle loss happens in the first place. As we cross the 60-year mark, our bodies go through some natural changes. You might have heard the term sarcopenia. It's the fancy word for age-related muscle loss. Starting in our 30s, we can lose about 3 to 5% of our muscle mass every decade, and that process speeds up after 60. It's why things like climbing stairs, gardening, or even getting up from a chair can feel more challenging. But here's the thing, sarcopenia isn't just about muscles. It affects your balance, your energy, and even your ability to stay independent. That's why it's so important to take action now. Now, you might be thinking, okay, but what can I do about it? I'm not exactly a bodybuilder. Don't worry, you don't need to be. One of the most powerful tools to fight muscle loss is right in your kitchen. And that brings us to the star of today's video. Protein-rich foods, specifically eggs. That's right, eating eggs every day can be a game changer for your muscles. Eggs are like nature's multivitamin, packed with high-quality protein and other nutrients that your body needs to rebuild and maintain muscle. Let me explain why they're so special. First, eggs are loaded with something called complete protein. This means they contain all 9 essential amino acids your body needs to repair and build muscle. Amino acids are like the building blocks of your muscles, and one in particular, leucine, is especially important for seniors. Leucine acts like a key that turns on muscle protein synthesis, the process your body uses to create new muscle tissue. Studies show that older adults need more leucine to kickstart this process, and eggs are one of the best sources out there. Just 2 large eggs give you about 12 grams of protein and a solid dose of leucine, making them a perfect choice for keeping your muscles strong. But it's not just about protein. Eggs also come with other nutrients that support your muscles and overall health. They're rich in vitamin D, which helps your muscles function properly and reduces the risk of falls. They've got choline, which supports nerve health, and healthy fats that keep your joints moving smoothly. Plus, eggs are affordable, easy to prepare, and versatile. Whether you like them scrambled, boiled, or in an omelet, they're a simple way to give your body what it needs. Now, you might be wondering, how many eggs should I eat, and is it safe to have them every day? Great question. For most people, eating 1 to 3 eggs a day is perfectly safe and beneficial. A 2020 study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who ate eggs regularly had better muscle strength and less muscle loss compared to those who didn't. And don't worry about the cholesterol myth. Research has shown that for most people, dietary cholesterol from eggs doesn't significantly raise blood cholesterol levels. Of course, if you have specific health concerns like diabetes or heart disease, it's always a good idea to check with your doctor. But for the majority of us, eggs are a fantastic addition to our daily diet. So, how can you make eggs a part of your routine? It's easier than you think. Try starting your day with a couple of scrambled eggs mixed with some spinach or tomatoes for extra nutrients. If you're not a breakfast person, a hard-boiled egg makes a great snack or salad topper. You could even whip up a veggie omelet for dinner. It's quick, delicious, and packed with muscle-building goodness. The key is to make it a habit. Keep a dozen eggs in your fridge, and you'll always have a go-to option for boosting your protein intake. But here's a little tip to make those eggs even more effective. Pair them with some gentle movement. You don't need to hit the gym like a pro athlete, but a short walk, some light stretching, or even chair exercises can help your muscles use that protein more efficiently. Studies show that combining protein with movement, what scientists call resistance exercise, can double the benefits for muscle growth. So after your egg breakfast, maybe take a stroll around the block or do a few arm raises while watching your favorite show. It all adds up. Now that we've covered why eggs are such a powerhouse for your muscles and how to start adding them to your day, let's talk about another key piece of the puzzle: timing. When you eat, your protein matters just as much as how much you eat. Your body is constantly breaking down and rebuilding muscle, and to keep the rebuilding part in high gear, you need to spread your protein intake throughout the day. For example, instead of having a big protein-heavy dinner and skipping it at breakfast, aim for a balance. A couple of eggs in the morning, some Greek yogurt or chicken at lunch, and a small portion of fish or beans at dinner can keep your muscles fueled around the clock. One study in the Journal of Nutrition found that older adults who spread their protein intake evenly across 3 meals had better muscle strength than those who ate most of their protein at dinner. So, think of your meals as little opportunities to give your muscles a boost. Eggs are a great way to start that morning protein habit, and they're so versatile you can mix things up to keep it interesting. Maybe one day it's an egg muffin with veggies, and the next it's a simple egg salad on whole grain toast. The possibilities are endless. As we wrap up this first part, I hope you're feeling inspired to grab some eggs and start giving your muscles the love they deserve. But we're not done yet. There's more to this story. Eating eggs is a fantastic start, but there are a few other simple habits that can supercharge your results and help you stay strong and active for years to come. So let's keep the conversation going and dive into how you can make the most of this muscle-saving strategy. So, we've got those eggs working their magic, giving your muscles the protein they need to stay strong. But let's keep building on that momentum, because there's more you can do to make sure your body is getting the most out of this simple habit. One thing that's just as important as what you eat is how you support your muscles with other nutrients and small lifestyle tweaks. Think of it like tending a garden. You've planted the seeds with eggs, but now you need to water and nurture them to see the best results. Let's dive into a couple of ways to do that, starting with something you might not expect: staying hydrated. You might be thinking, water? Really? How's that going to help my muscles? But hear me out, hydration is a big deal, especially as we get older. Your muscles are about 75% water, so when you're even a little dehydrated, they can't work as well. Dehydration can make you feel weak, tired, and even a bit stiff, which is the last thing you want when you're trying to stay strong. A study in the Journal of Gerontology found that older adults who drank enough water had better muscle function and less fatigue compared to those who didn't. Plus, water helps your body process that protein from eggs, carrying nutrients to your muscles so they can repair and grow. So, how much water should you aim for? A good rule of thumb is about 6 to 8 glasses a day, but you might need a bit more if you're active or live in a warm climate. Now, I know plain water can get boring, so try jazzing it up. Add a slice of lemon or cucumber, or sip on herbal tea if you want something warm. You can even count soups or juicy fruits, like watermelon, toward your hydration goals. The trick is to make it a habit. Keep a water bottle nearby. Take a sip every time you walk by the kitchen, or set a little reminder on your phone. Small sips throughout the day add up, and your muscles will thank you for it. Another easy way to boost your hydration is to pair it with your egg routine. Maybe have a glass of water with your morning eggs, or keep a cup of tea on the table while you enjoy your omelette. It's a simple way to stack these healthy habits together. And speaking of stacking habits, let's talk about another nutrient that works hand in hand with protein to keep your muscles in top shape: vitamin D. This little powerhouse does more than just support your bones. It's critical for muscle strength too. Vitamin D is like a cheerleader for your muscles, helping them contract and stay strong. Research in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that older adults with higher vitamin D levels had better muscle strength and were less likely to fall. The good news? Eggs are already giving you a bit of vitamin D, but you can boost it even more with a few simple additions. Spending 10 to 15 minutes in the sun a few times a week can help your body make its own vitamin D. If you're not a sun person or live somewhere with long winters, foods like salmon, fortified milk, or even a bowl of fortified cereal can help. Now, you don't need to overhaul your diet. Just think about adding 1 or 2 vitamin D sources to your day. For example, you could have a glass of fortified orange juice with your eggs in the morning, or enjoy a small piece of salmon for dinner a couple of times a week. If you're wondering whether you're getting enough, a quick chat with your doctor can confirm it, and they might suggest a supplement if needed. The key is to give your muscles that extra edge, especially since vitamin D levels tend to drop as we age. Let's keep the conversation flowing with another habit that can amplify the muscle-saving power of eggs: getting enough calories. This might sound surprising, but eating enough food overall is crucial for keeping your muscles strong. As we get older, it's easy to eat less. Maybe your appetite isn't what it used to be, or you're cooking for one, and it feels like too much effort. But if you're not eating enough calories, your body might start breaking down muscle for energy, which is exactly what we're trying to avoid. A study in the Journal of the American Geriatric Society found that older adults who ate enough calories, especially with plenty of protein, had better muscle mass and strength. So, how do you make sure you're getting enough? Start by making your meals nutrient-dense, meaning they're packed with good stuff in every bite. Eggs are a great foundation because they're compact but full of protein and healthy fats. Try pairing them with whole grain toast and avocado for a filling breakfast, or toss a boiled egg into a hearty salad with beans and veggies for lunch. If you find it hard to eat big meals, try spreading your food out into smaller, more frequent snacks. A handful of nuts, a slice of cheese, or a piece of fruit with peanut butter can add up to keep your energy steady and your muscles fueled. And don't be afraid to treat yourself. A little adding a bit of butter to your eggs or a drizzle of olive oil to your veggies can boost calories in a healthy way. The goal is to enjoy your food while giving your body what it needs to stay strong. One last tip for this part: make your meals colorful. A plate full of different colors like red tomatoes, green spinach, or orange carrots means you're getting a variety of nutrients that support your muscles and overall health. For example, antioxidants in colorful veggies help reduce inflammation, which can slow muscle recovery. So, when you're whipping up those eggs, toss in some chopped bell peppers or mushrooms. Not only does it taste great, but it's like giving your muscles a little extra love. I hope you're feeling excited about these simple ways to build on that egg habit. Adding water, vitamin D, enough calories, and a splash of color to your meals can make a huge difference in how strong and energetic you feel. But we're not stopping here. There's more to share about how to keep your muscles thriving and your body moving with ease. Let's keep going and talk about how a few small movements can take your results to the next level. We've already got a solid plan going with those daily eggs, plenty of water, vitamin D, and colorful Calorie-rich meals to keep your muscles strong. Now, let's add a little spark to this routine with something that can make all these efforts shine even brighter. Movement. I know when you hear exercise, you might picture sweaty gym sessions or complicated routines, but I promise this is way simpler than that. Moving your body in small, gentle ways can supercharge the muscle-building power of eggs and help you feel stronger and more confident every day. Let's dive into how you can make movement a natural part of your life. No gym membership required. The beauty of movement is that it doesn't have to be intense to make a difference. Research shows that even light activity, when paired with enough protein like you're getting from eggs, can boost muscle strength in older adults. A study in the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity found that seniors who did simple resistance exercises a few times a week had better muscle mass and balance compared to those who didn't. Resistance exercise just means moving your muscles against a bit of resistance, like your own body weight or something light like a water bottle. It's all about waking up those muscles and telling them to stay strong. So, where do you start? One of the easiest ways is with something you can do right at home. Chair exercises. These are perfect because they're safe, low impact, and you can do them while watching your favorite show. Try this: sit in a sturdy chair, keep your back straight, and slowly stand up and sit back down 10 times. That's it. You're working your leg and core muscles, which are key for things like walking or getting out of a car. If that feels easy, hold a couple of soup cans or water bottles to add a little extra resistance. Do this a few times a week, and you'll start noticing how much stronger your legs feel. Another great move is arm raises. Grab those same cans or bottles, hold one in each hand, and slowly lift your arms out to the sides until they're shoulder height, then lower them back down. Aim for 10 to 12 reps, and you've just given your arms a little love to help with things like lifting grandkids or carrying bags. The trick is to move slowly and focus. Those controlled movements are what signal to your muscles to grow stronger. Plus, pairing this with your egg habit means your body has the protein it needs to repair and build those muscles after moving. If you're someone who enjoys getting outside, a short walk can be a fantastic way to your routine. Even 10 to 15 minutes a day, like a loop around your neighborhood or a stroll through a park, can make a difference. Walking wakes up your muscles and hips, boosts circulation, and helps your heart too. To make it even better, try adding a little challenge. Maybe pause every few minutes to do a few gentle knee lifts or march in place for 30 seconds. It's like sneaking in a mini workout without even realizing it. And if you're eating those eggs in the morning, try taking your walk an hour or two later to let that protein work its magic. Now, let's talk about consistency, because that's where the real magic happens. You don't need to move for hours every day. Just aim for 10 to 20 minutes most days of the week. Maybe it's chair exercises while you watch the news, a walk after breakfast, or some gentle stretches before bed. Find what feels good for you and make it a habit, like brushing your teeth or having that morning cup of coffee. A study in the British Journal of Sports Medicine showed that older adults who stayed consistent with light activity had less muscle loss over time, so those small efforts really do add up. Another tip to keep your muscles happy is to mix in some balance practice. As we age, good balance is just as important as strength because it helps prevent falls. A simple way to work on this is to stand on one foot while holding onto a counter or chair for support. Try holding it for 10 seconds, then switch sides. Do this a couple of times a day, and you'll be amazed at how steadier you feel. You can even make it fun. Try it while you're waiting for your eggs to cook or during a commercial break. Little moments like these can make a big impact. As we bring this all together, think about how these habits, eating eggs, staying hydrated, getting enough vitamin D and calories, and adding gentle movement work like a team to keep your muscles strong. It's not about doing everything perfectly. It's about making small, doable changes that fit into your life. Maybe you start with 2 eggs for breakfast and a 10-minute walk. Then you add a glass of water with every meal and a few chair exercises. Before you know it, you're feeling stronger, more energized, and ready to tackle whatever comes your way. I want you to picture yourself a few months from now. Maybe you're carrying those grocery bags with ease, playing with your grandkids without getting winded, or just feeling more like your vibrant self. That's what these small steps can do for you. You're not just fighting muscle loss. You're building a life where you feel strong, independent, and full of joy. And the best part? You're already on your way with that one simple food and a few easy habits. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What's your favorite way to enjoy eggs? Or maybe a little movement trick you've tried? Share your thoughts, because we're all in this together, learning and growing. If you found this helpful, give this video a thumbs up. It really helps us reach more people who want to stay strong and healthy. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can get more tips like these to live your best life at any age. Here's to feeling stronger every day and embracing all the possibilities ahead. Keep shining, and I'll see you in the next video.